Good morning, ladies and gents. Our dog here. Welcome to the hunt. Today we're going to start out this video with this little park here. Now this one gets hit pretty hard, so my plan is I'm going to follow the pathway. I'm going to kind of go along the edge of the pathway out about 10 feet and kind of wander until I start finding some targets, and then I'll once I find a few targets, then I'll grid that area. I'll pick a section of that and I'll grid it, see if it works. On to the hunt. Sounds like clad. Good way to start. And there it is. One caribou, 25 cents. Here's a nice high one. Fairly shallow. Fix up this. That's gonna be a penny. Well, there's some low-hanging fruit if I've ever seen it. $1.50, $1.75, sitting pretty. Okay, well this pull tab's getting down to 12, so let's put it in the pouch. That is a beaver tail, but not an old one. Modern beaver tail, if you will. Lucky Canadian beaver there, things are looking up. All right, I think we're on to our first jewelry. That was a 22. Little heart. I didn't say anything on it. It's pretty heavy though. Okay, we'll check that out. We'll test it for silver. Ring up for it, rate for it. Shallow, 29.30. That's interesting. I should have known. That's going to be an American quarter. We don't really get too many targets above 30 here, or even at 30. Might be a States quarter. We'll check it out. Awesome. Okay, ladies and gents, this is day 2. I wasn't feeling it at that park, so I put a few hours in there. We found some pennies and a piece of jewelry, but so I drove about 100k here and went to a park that I really like. And this is our first tone. Well, it's not my first tone. I dug some nuts and bolts that were all in one spot. But this one sounds a little more promising. Okay, what do we got? Still in the bottom. What is that? Something big? That is something big. I don't know what it is. Okay, I got myself a 10 here, and I've been fighting with the roots because I'm under a tree, but I think I can see a ring in there. Let's pop it out together. Gentle. It was a 12. That's why I'm so determined to get it out. It's not a ring. That is a big bolt. Bummer. Another 12 here. This one sounds smaller. Oh, nothing like smashing it. Yeah, I had a feeling. Nickel, is it American or is it Canadian? I think it's Canadian. Canadian, I think. Yeah, beaver. American and Canadian nickel sound the same, by the way. Okay, I've had quite a few pennies here, but this one is a young Liz penny. We'll check the date on her. It's nice to see older target. That's cool. Let's keep going. Okay. I promise this is the last penny I'll show you. That is a weedy. Wow, look at how good that looks. It wasn't very deep. It's remarkably clean. Okay. That's awesome. You can almost see the date on that. What is it, 49? We'll check it. Just dug this monster, ringing up huge, but that is a nice big piece of copper. Really heavy. Scrap bucket. Is that? I think that's the top of a Christmas ornament, no? Okay, we got 21 here. Okay, it's interesting at least. We were having a rough day today. It's been a real grind. So I am going to call it in about an hour here and we'll do a third day. That's a bullet, I think, isn't it? A bullet pin. Okay. Play it your way, bullet. Okay, I think we finally got something. I just had to threaten to quit. I think that's a ring, isn't it? That is tiny. It was a 10. Maybe it's not, I don't know. It's pretty small. Okay, we got a Roosevelt dime. Things are looking up. Okay, ladies and gents, we are back for day 3. Pretty tough out here, this video. But I am in the city center now. The belly of the beast. And we're gonna see what we can find here today. This is a good spot. See if we can cap off this video, maybe find something cool. All right, first target here in this new spot, which I think is a coin or plaid. There should be a fair amount of that down here. There you are. Holy, hiding on me. Okay, lucky beaver. You've heard that before, haven't you? Nickel. How's that for target number 3? It was a 6, but it didn't sound like a foil 6. That could be a little gold ring, couldn't it? Pretty light, but then it's pretty small too. That's a good number. Let's just check what It's actually a 1. Huh. All right. This spot never lets me down. I don't know if that's going to be gold, but we'll check it out. This one sounds like a pull tab, but whoa, look at that. 22. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Guess that's why you grid in both directions if you're going to grid something, eh? Pull tab one way and a penny the other. Oh, what is that? Are my strings in your way? Hang on, I gotta tuck my hoodie strings in. I usually take them off my hoodies so they're not in the way of the camera. What is that? That looks like a real. Why is it so, oh, it's got like a piece of plastic over it. That is weird. So hitting 22, that's pretty good sound for silver. It's kind of light though. That's definitely a religious pendant. We'll have to check it out. Pardon me, and I have no idea why it has like a plastic film over it, I think. Okay. Well, that's a heck of a good find. Let's keep going. This was ringing up like a pull tab, but it sounded quite small. Isn't that pretty? Is that a pendant? That's gonna be good cleaned up. Huh. A little gem in there. Let me give you some sun. Oh, sun's over here. You ever wonder why we find so many pendants and not so many chains? I am working on a video that is hopefully going to answer that question. It will be out soon. That's cool. I like it. It's different. What is that? Looks like a piece of jewelry. You can tell I'm going really slow and digging really tiny tones. That is some kind of something, I think. Yeah, that's a piece of something. Had a little gem in there at one time, I guess. But look, kind of looks like it maybe belongs with the other thing. Okay. That was a 6, I think. I think that's some kind of ear stretcher. All right, that was just laying in the grass. And that is latched. I don't know if that's going to be anything cool. It looks like a blinger to me, but a lot of times when this, when this earpiece is flat, yeah, I think there's something written on that. When that earpiece is flat, it quite often has a grade on it, and it is totally latched. So I'll look for the other one. Cool. Wow, this is shaping up here. This could be the other one right here. Nope. That one is going to be a coin. Nickel. I could see something shining right there. It's only ringing up a 1. Piece of wire. I guess that might be a ring. Yeah, it's a ring. I don't think that's going to be silver though. I think that's just going to be bling, but we will have a look. 1 is pretty low. Hmm. 19, eh, on the surface. Don't be a zinker. That's not it. It's gonna be a zinker, isn't it? Ah, shut up. How did that not pop? Oh my God. Oh, killing me. Yeah, that sure is pretty, but that's gonna be plated. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be silver underneath. I don't see any. Oh man, what a heartbreaker. All right. Okay, we got a young Liz nickel. I believe these ones are all 99% nickel. I could be wrong, but yeah, still cool. Got a lipstick ringing up like a champ. All right, I think we got something here. It's a bee. I think. All right, ladies and gents, welcome to the wrap up. That was a tough slug. The first park, no big deal. We were only there a couple hours, and yeah, I moved on to the, but the second park where I found almost nothing was the other half of the park from the last video where we found gold, silver, old coins, everything. So it just goes to show you if you're not hitting it on one side of the park, maybe you're just on the wrong side of the park. So yeah, so one side of that park was frigging awesome. The other side completely sucked. But we made up for it on day 3. That actually wasn't that long. That was only about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours on the third day there. And basically everything on here came from that, except for that little heart and one other thing. But yeah, so we made up for it with that honey hole at the end. So let's get on to the wrap up. What do we get? 2, 4, 6, about $9 in clad. Decent day. We ended up with 2 of those bullets. I'm not sure what they are, maybe off a belt or something like that, but yeah, interesting. Oh, scurvy dogs for days out there. Just so many of them. And there's all the copper right there. I did the math on it. That is $1.43 worth of copper. Not too bad. If you're gonna dig it, you might as well cash it in. And we did get some cool coins. I forgot to look at the quarter. Let me have a peek here and see if I can. Yeah, it's definitely a States quarter. Idaho, I think. So yeah, so we got an American dime, American quarter, and I did not check the date on the Wheatie either. Something 39, I think. 39. Young Liz nickel from Canada, young Liz penny, and a King George VI penny. So that's pretty cool. There's some older coins around. And let's get on to the jewelry. Everything is bling. We did not get any precious metals on this hunt. Tough one. That's the way it goes. The earring does have something written on the flat part there, but it says China. That thing is actually really cool here. It has something written on the back, but I cannot read it. I don't think it's English. Super cool pendant. Little bee, little heart, whatever that is. This one I can't read either. I don't read that language. I'll try to give you guys a good view. Maybe one of you guys knows. Definitely religious. And 4 rings. No gold or silver on those either. Had good hopes for this guy. Thought maybe might get lucky, but no. And this one is a heartbreaker. This must have been a beautiful ring when the plating was all there. And that's the way it came out of the hole. That's all I could see was the top with the gems there. And I was like, oh boy, here we go. We got a nice one. But yeah, there's an ear stretcher there. So that is the hunt. Thank you all so much for joining me. See you on the next one.